Good morning, everyone. A good tavach, Shavua Tov. We are continuing here in the words of the Horowitz in the Sefer HaMitzvos, HaKotzer Mitzvahs. Lo Yisaseh, the negative commandment, Tzadi Gimel, number 93. Shelo le'echol basar behema v'chaya tameim. You cannot eat the flesh, the meat of a domesticated animal or of a wild animal that is tameya, that is impure. That's not a kosher animal. Shenema, like it says, Ezeh lo yiseichlu. It says in the Torah, these type of animals, which are the animals as we're going to describe that are not kosher, you cannot eat. The kosher, any animal that does not chew its cud. The eno mafis parsa, and doesn't have split hooves, who tame, that animal is tame, that animal is not kosher. And that means if it has one or not the other, it's lacking one of these signs. Let's say that it chews its cud, but it doesn't have split hooves, or it has split hooves but it chews its cud, or it has split hooves but it doesn't chew its cud. In either of those cases, the animal is not kosher. Oichel kezai is someone who eats an olive's worth of that, bein mibehema or bein mechaya tameim, whether it's a domesticated animal or whether it's one of the wild animals that are not kosher. Loike, this person gets the punishment of malchus, of lashes. Ubasa adam hu be'isra aseh. So to eating the flesh of a human being is also, it's a positive, over there it's a positive commandment that we do not eat the flesh of a human being. Cannibalism, not recommended by the Torah. Not only not recommended, a person is transgressing a prohibition if he does eat it. Even though that it's the human flesh is not included in the verse over here of the animal, nevertheless, says the Chavetz Chaim, there's still a positive commandment that tells you not to eat the flesh of a human being. And anything that comes out of these animals is also going to be asur, prohibited to eat. Kegoyin, for example, chalab behema, the milk of an animal, v'chaya, of a tameim, the milk of these domesticated or wild animals that are not kosher, you're not allowed to drink. You can't eat them. And that's all d'oraisa, that is all a Torah prohibition. Udevash, devarim, how about the honey of birds or of wasps? That's also coming from the animal itself. Maybe you should not be allowed to eat that. However, there it's mutter, you're allowed to. Why? Because since that the honey is not emitting from the bodies themselves, they make the honey. That's the honeycomb. They produce the honey through another fashion. It doesn't come directly from them, not like the milk. Therefore, it's not tameya, it's not impure, and therefore you would be allowed to eat it. Chalev isha, what about the milk of a woman, human milk? Mutter, that's permissible to drink. Aval asa legadol liyinog min hadad. However, an adult who's not a child anymore, children are allowed to nurse and suckle from the mother's breast. However, an adult, a grown-up child, is not allowed to do that anymore. That already is going to be deemed inappropriate. That's not the place, that's not the way that we get the milk. If a person would have mother's milk, even if they are bar mitzvah or above, they would be allowed to drink it. But of course it's understood to suckle from the breast, that would be inappropriate for an older child. Even an older child at a certain age, maybe let's say after 3, 6, 9 years old, and certainly an adult would not be able to do such a thing. Okay, have a wonderful day.